Hi, this is Susan with StArt Stampin' Up Art, and I've been playing with this awesome Simply Succulents bundle and wanted to show everybody a couple fun things, a couple tips, and that sort of stuff. I'm gonna just kind of move right through. My February-March hostess code is here. If you see something you like and you want to order through me, that's amazing. For orders under $150, if you add to this hostess code and we get to any goodies, then I'll put your name in a drawing to share any perks like a free stamp set or a half price item. But I do want to point out to everybody, this round, this celebration brochure, the free with purchase products at $1,500 ends in just a couple days, February 28th. So there's a lot of goodies in here. Yeah, you definitely want to make your move if there's something that you like. So enough about that. I'm going to show you what I've been liking and having a lot of fun with. So first and foremost, this is the sleeper surprise. I mean, Stampin' Up does things right when they do them, but they came out with a blending brush. And I don't know if you can see how fine the bristles are. So I'm a watercolor artist. I've actually even been lucky enough to win some awards in juried shows and such. So brushes are kind of, you know, kind of a big thing for me. These are amazing. Like, these are really, I mean, when I first opened the package, they come in a package of 3. And the first thing you do, of course, is touch the bristles because, you know, we're also tactile. I kind of felt like I needed a moment. It was really kind of just, they're soft, they're very fine. They hold and deliver the ink really well. So I ordered just one of the 3 packs, and I will be getting some more while occasions goes. These are on page 70 of the, they call it a mini catalog now. And the mini catalog is going to run through June, so you've got time. But there's no guarantee they'll carry those blending brushes over. So I would really hope they would. But anyway, I got the package of 3. And this is, whoops, I'll show you what I've been doing. I went ahead and put this one together. But the background on this card front, I did with the blending brushes and just 3 different colors of ink. And you see you get these subtle changes and everything. Well, let me show you how they work, and then we'll move on from there about building an absolutely gorgeous card. So I think I just cut the Whisper white paper. I want to say I cut it into just the standard quarters, so I'd have a little bit of wiggle room when I go to add my die cut on top. And I kind of lined them up a little bit and went to put a little more color intensity where the, what do you call this kind of, the succulents, where the succulents have their centers. So, you know, just kind of guiding it a little bit. Yeah, I'll show you what I did. Enough talking. Let's have some fun here. The colors I used on these backgrounds was Blackberry Bliss, Shaded Spruce, and Just Jade. Oops, I am misspeaking. I did also put in some Granny Apple Green. Typically with blending brushes or the sponges we used to use, I told everybody to start with the light color and work up. Now you can see this brush, I haven't washed it, they are washable. This brush is showing the Shaded Spruce, but look, it's not coming off. So I'm gonna go back to my Granny Apple Green with my, I'm gonna call it my green blending brush, and start there. So let me move that aside. And you start to know your ink pads. If your ink pads are new and super juicy, then you would wanna, roll that around on the ink pad a minute and just kind of check if you're gonna get any blotches or anything on scrap paper before you make your move to your card base or your layer for a scrapbook or whatever have you. This is not coming off super strong. So I'm just gonna work from the outside and kind of look at, you know, where I want these highlights. Look how fast that's happening. And it's not getting all over my fingers. I mean, I don't mind, honestly, I don't really mind getting dirty. But the bad thing about that is then sometimes you transfer that to your project. So yeah, I'm just working around, and I kind of have this idea that I wanted a little lighter and brighter around the edges. So that's that. Boom, look how fast. And now since I am working lighter to darker, I might just, you know, put a little off. See, it's delivering that ink. So yeah, and then I just move on to the next. Like I'm saying, maybe just give it a quick test. Yeah, see that had a little bit, maybe just the start of a hint of streaking. So you might want to be a little more careful when I start, because you want those colors to be like blended really pretty. And I'm gonna work around here a little bit. And it's okay with something like this too to even leave areas that are brighter or even, you know, tending towards white. But it's just so cool to see these colors mix and you get all those nuances. So, and I might leave it a little bit pure up there in that corner. Just to see what the colors do if I don't have my Just Jade down. Yeah, I mean, there's really no right or wrong, which is pretty awesome. And each one's gonna turn out, see, that delivered that ink. It's so cool. And again, just because that's a little darker, just make sure I'm not gonna, let's see. I'm kind of looking at this and thinking, maybe I want a little more darkness closer to the center of this, the heart of this succulent. So I'm gonna give it that. Yeah, and work it out. Just give it those areas. I do want to save some spot where it's pretty soft until I hit it with this Blackberry Bliss. So I'm just working around. Boom. And that's the darkest of my greens. So just because, you know, purple and green, they don't make it pretty if you get them really mixed together. I'm switching to my pink purple brush. And again, just because it's so dark, I'm checking off and it's not bad at all. I kind of want to do a little more intensity here. And I kind of saved this area lighter in here. We'll see. It's a rough estimate on where those colors are, or where the hearts of these succulents are. We'll see how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. It's just so pretty. And you can kind of, you know, blend and mix and see where you want a little more intensity, where you want it a little lighter. See, I like this idea of I'm pulling a little bit of this purple just to get that color blend. Because that's one of the things I love about succulents, are one that really do it well. But you get these nuances and shades of color change happening in the natural world. And it's just gorgeous. And see, I might, let me see how that looks. I am planning on putting this Blackberry Bliss over the top. And see, I gave myself a little bit of wiggle room to where I can decide if I like it better here or shift it over a little there. And I didn't waste any paper. It's not like I'm, you know, giving myself miles of room, but that looks cool. This looks, you know, it's not as much color change and things happen in here. So I might just hit that with a little more intensity because I do have some of the lighter, the more yellow green of the, what did I do? Granny apple green, showing here. So let's just see, maybe a little more color intensity there. Blend that out. See, that's so easy. It's fun, satisfying. What do I want to put down there? I might go back to a deeper green, just right about there, just so it gets that little bit of interest throughout the whole background. Where's my green? Yep. Just brighten that, intensify that color there. Oh yeah, so pretty. Alrighty, so, oh my goodness, that's gonna be gorgeous. So I think what I'm gonna do to finish this, I've got a friend with a birthday. I'm gonna use the happy birthday to my beautiful friend from the Friends Are Like Seashells, because I'm gonna pop that up on the very top here. Look how nice that really elegant birthday greeting fits. This is one of the dies from the Simply Succulent Bundle. And here's one of my tricks when I know I'm gonna wanna use a die with a certain sentiment, I'll line it up right in the corner of my Stamparatus, and then I'll make sure, look how pretty. I hope you can see this through. But I'll line it up there, and then I know when I go to cut it, when I go to do the die cut, I just line it up in the corner and everything's beautiful and perfectly aligned. But I won't make you actually watch that. I will show you, this bundle comes with the most awesome dies. It's this big whole background die, and all of these that coordinate with the stamps and the sentiments, and then these that coordinate with the sentiments, but also, you know, they're so interchangeable. So that's that. If you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out, and I'll try to get the finished cards posted real soon as well. Thanks so much. Okay, so here's a couple of cards that I finished with those backgrounds. This one, I said, you know, I had a friend, it's actually her birthday today. We're gonna see her in a little bit. She loves ladybugs. So I just took the sentiment, popped it up on dimensionals, and then added the ladybug. The Blackberry Bliss die I glued to, this is just jade paper. And, you know, I kind of, you know, looked at both of the backgrounds and, you know, be beautiful with the Blackberry Bliss, you know, really pop in some color. But I just kind of, you know, I get some of the colors that are in the card. Here's that Granny Apple Green. I'll hold the background up to it until I decide which one I like. And sometimes it's, you know, what looks good to my eye. Like this definitely would have been super pretty as well. And sometimes it's based on, you know, the person I'm sending it to, what's their favorite color, what do they like. But the ladybug, they have a little bit of a recess on the back of these embellishments. So I put 2 glue dots to hold it in place, and I'm pretty confident that that'll work. It seems pretty snug. And then I also, with the dies from the Simply Succulent Bundle, I want to make some cards that you've been on my mind. I know we all have some folks that are, for, you know, different reasons, really needing to kind of quarantine and stay tight to the house. And so it's just a really awesome way to reach out to people. So I'll be blending and cutting and having some fun with all that. But it's always nice to see the finished cards. So there they are. Hope you guys like that. And if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch. Thanks.